me show you how to make this emulsified creamy sugar exfoliating body scrub. Now this product is going to help you achieve a smooth, glowy and a very soft skin like the Koreans have. Now if you'd like to see how I made this product, please keep on watching. Hey fellow skin gang, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is KBeauy and I am a Nigerian-based beauty influencer, skincare DIY specialist. I create weekly videos on skincare DIYs, product reviews, and everything that you need to know about your skin and how you can get beautiful skins at home. Now, remember, we have our website where you can buy all our skincare products and materials. You can also follow me on Instagram and all my other social media platforms, which are linked in the description bar, so that you can keep up with me, even if I know that I'm struggling to upload content, but keep up with me on other social media platforms. Now, if you're a returning subscriber, hey best friend, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. Now in today's video, I want to show you how to make an emulsified creamy body scrub. Now, the first thing you need is a bowl to carry your product, and make sure all your bowls and everything you're using here is well sterilized, because this product is going to come in contact with a lot of water and you don't want to introduce microbials into it before you even start using. Now, next we need an emulsifier. For this, I am using Polar Wax, but you can use emulsifying wax NF, you can use erythromals. I am using 10% of Polar Wax and I am making 1000 gram batch. Now the next ingredient we need is our cetyl alcohol, and I'm also using 10% of cetyl alcohol. Now depending on how thick and strong you want your scrub to be, you can adjust your percentage accordingly. I was going for something very strong. Now next we are using shea butter, and for shea butter I'm also using 10%. Now I'm using shea butter here because it is going to give me a more solid finished product. You can use any other butter, but you may not get the same result at the end. The next ingredient I'm using is cocoa butter, and I'm also using that here for the same purpose I'm using the shea butter, for the thickness that I'm going to get. Now you can skip the cocoa butter, but I like to make my scrubs kind of more solid than usual because a lot of my products are sent out of Nigeria and sometimes they get mushy and liquidy in transit. Now the next ingredient I am using here is sunflower oil. For sunflower oil I am using 46.8%. Now I am using this much oil because I already have two solid butters in this product, which are my cocoa butter and my shea butter. Now if you don't want to use as much oil, you can adjust your scrub accordingly, and if you want your scrub to be more pliable, easy to scoop out and all of that, you can use that. But I tell you that the moment this scrub touches your fingers and you start playing with it, you will find out that it becomes soft, which is why I like to make my scrubs a little bit more solid than usual. It not only keeps your product in transit, it also helps you to manage the quantity that you scoop out each time. Okay, but you can go ahead to adjust your product as you want. Like I said earlier, if you don't want to use the cocoa butter, you can skip that and use just shea butter and your liquid oil, but then you have to reduce the quantity of your liquid oil so that you have a more firmer finished product. Okay, now take your product to your double boiler and melt that down. Make sure you cover your product with foil or whatever you have to cover it so that you don't have things falling into it and all. So next, in another bowl, you're going to measure out your exfoliant. In this case, we're using granulated white sugar. Now you can use brown sugar, you can use any other kind of sugar. Is there any other kind of sugar? Anyways, I'm using white sugar here. Now how much sugar you want is solely dependent on what kind of hardness you want. For me, I wanted it to be very, very hard because a lot of my products go out of my country, out of Nigeria, out of my state and all of that. So it's easy for this particular product to stay in form while in transit. So yeah, so just do you. If you make it and it's not taken up, go in with more sugar. Now our oil has dissolved, our oil and emulsifiers have dissolved. The next thing you want to do is cover it up again with foil or whatever you have to cover it so that it cools down, because we can't add the sugar into the hot oil. It's not like it's going to melt because there's no water. You can actually do that, but I choose to let it cool down before I add other things because I need to add my preservative and all of that. Now the butter and oils have kind of solidified again, not too much, but it's cooled down, and I can now add my other ingredients. But first I'm going to make sure that every part of the product is well incorporated. Everything has the same temperature, because as you can see, some parts are more solid than the others. So I'm going to mix that up and make sure that everything has the same temperature before I go in with other ingredients. Okay, now that everything has mixed in and has the same fluidity, I'm going to add my other ingredients. I'm going to add vitamin E oil, which is going to keep our oil fresh in this product so the oil doesn't go rancid. It's not a preservative, but it's basically something to just help to keep the product fresh. It's an antioxidant, so it fights any kind of free radical that will affect this product. Now I'm going to mix that in and go ahead to add the other ingredient, which is going to be our fragrance. Now give that a thorough stir and then go ahead to add your preservative. Now for preservative, I am using a Jama Ben 2, but you can use a more natural preservative like Jama Plus. Now I'm using Jama Ben 2 because it has a gram protection against positive bacteria, negative bacteria, and molds. Okay, but you can definitely use a more natural preservative like Jama Plus and others. Now I'm going to add my colorant. You can go ahead to add your colorant of choice. I'm using this green color here. Now I have another video on my YouTube channel. I'm going to leave a link up here for you guys to see that video where I made a scrub that is similar to this with almost the same color, and I really loved that product, but I'm not using the same shade of green, so I'm going to link that so you guys can see. So now that I have my color to my preferred look, I am going to add my sugar. Now you see how I am adding the sugar in bits. I'm not adding them at once. That way I have a thorough mixture of my sugar. Okay, go ahead and add your sugar in bits. Now you don't necessarily have to use sugar. You can use other exfoliants if you want to, but I'm using sugar because it's cheaper and it has nice exfoliating properties. Apart from the abrasiveness of it, it has other things that is going to help keep my skin soft and moisturized. Now for your sugar, you're going to add the same quantity of the whole oil. That's what you're going to put in your sugar for your sugar. Now you can check to see if that's enough. If not, you can go ahead to add more sugar until you're satisfied with the viscosity. I'm going to go ahead and add more until I am satisfied. Now the quantity of sugar I am using, I'm using about I used for the final product, I used about 1 to 2 parts sugar. So 1 part emulsifying properties and 2 parts sugar. Now, like I said earlier, depending on how thick and how solid you want your scrub to be, that's how much sugar you should use. Now, I'm doing this because this is what I want. I wanted a very hard scrub that is almost moldable. Okay, you're going to see that in the end when I finish, but this is what we're working with. Remember, this product is still kind of warm, so by the time you keep it for a few days or overnight, you see that it becomes more solid. Now, I wasn't satisfied with the consistency. I went in with more sugar. Like I said earlier, you can add more if you're not okay with what you have. Mix that in thoroughly. Make sure everything is well mixed. That's the trick for this. And cover your scrub and then put it away for a few days or a few hours. I kept mine for about a week before I had the time to come back to finish this video. So here is our scrub. Yes, I have taken from it a few days back. So here is our scrub. You can see how solid it has become. If you don't want it to be this solid, you can definitely adjust your sugar and adjust your butters. But this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to have that solid state so that it remains as is until it gets to its destination. By the way, we have this scrub available on the website for sale. So if you would like to get this scrub, please definitely shop on the website using the link in the description bar. I'm going to put a link to this product in the description bar, so you can just click on it and shop from anywhere in the world. We ship to you using DHL, so you don't have anything to worry about. Now, as you can see, it is very, very solid. It creates a beautiful scoop. Now I wish I had that scoop thing. I'm going to look for a way to get it, because I'm loving these scrubs. I'm going to try different formulas, and I'm definitely going to be showing you guys. So yeah, if you have watched up to this time, please, I beg you, give this video a thumbs up if you think this video is beneficial to you or informative or educational or entertaining. Just give this video a thumbs up, because this will help the YouTube algorithm see that you guys love these videos, and they will keep pushing these videos. And the more they push these videos, the more quality content I'm going to be bringing for you guys. So please give this video a thumbs up. If you are going to be trying this scrub at home, let me know in the comment section when you do how you love this product, and I'll be very, very glad to do more like this for you. Now, if you have any questions, any suggestions, any concerns, please do well to leave your comments in the comment section. And also, if you haven't subscribed to this channel up to now, I don't know what you're waiting for. This channel is the best channel there is for DIY beauty products that are going to enhance the quality of your skin. So please do well to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to click on the notification bell, so whenever I put out bomb contents like this, you will definitely be notified. Now you can see how pliable this is. I was just trying to show you guys, and then as well fill up my containers. Now don't worry, my hands were totally squeaky clean. I made sure I sanitized, sprinkled all the sanitizers that I can, and yeah, so you don't have anything to worry about. Now you can see how moisturizing. Just look at my hands. Just look at my hands. And it doesn't leave any oil residue. After scrubbing, you just pour the water, wash off, and it washes off completely. Kind of makes me feel like it's Eba. I want to swallow Eba. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. So I'm just showing you how this really stays in form. Now I'm going to show you the milky side. I'm going to show you how beautifully this product applies on the skin and how easily it washes off when you use it, because it definitely turns into a milky consistency or a milky look when it comes in contact with water, and that's what helps it leave the hydrating look and washes off completely without any worries. yeah, this is the product and it is available on sale on our website. If you like to get this, please click on the link in the description bar. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming here to support me. I really appreciate you guys, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. Bye.